Hi you guys, this is Bryn. Welcome back to my channel. But if you're new here, please like, subscribe, comment down below because we're already friends here on this channel. So, hello. So as promised from my last video, I was going to kind of start talking about me being pregnant. You know, currently I am 17 weeks. As of, my phone's right there. I don't know the date. Probably November 27th, I think. I don't know, somewhere around there. I am 17 weeks. So I'm really excited to have you guys on this journey with me. I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about how I found out that I was pregnant and how I kind of told everyone. Um, it happened very quickly. So I started school August, I think August 22nd. And August 23rd. It was on a Tuesday. August 23rd, I started school at the community college here. And that whole night, I felt nauseous. I felt super nauseous. I took like 6 to 8 Tums. Like, I kept waking up, feeling nauseous. It was gross. Like, I felt so bad. Woke up, had no idea why. Like, I just kept feeling nauseous, but it was like really bad. And I was like, whatever, you know. And at the time, like, I was living with my boyfriend. And so I was like, well, might as well take a pregnancy test. Because I bought, like, on Amazon, they have, like, a pack of, like, I got, like, 100 pregnancy tests for, like, $10. And I was like, you know, I don't know if it's accurate or not, but just in case, I'm going to have them on hand, just in case. So I had one of those, you know, you, like, pee in a cup, you dip it. That, for the first time ever in all my pregnancy tests I've ever taken, had 2 lines. I was like, wait a minute. It was a very faint line, but it was there. That means pregnant. Period. That means pregnant. I was like, whoa. And at that time, I was Snapchatting 2 of my friends, and then one of my friends, she was all like, you know what that means. I'm like, my boyfriend was nowhere, I was gonna say nowhere to be found, but I think he was like at work or something, and I don't think my parents were home or anything. I don't know where he was, but he came home, and I think he came home from work or something. And we were supposed to go. He had like an appointment, so I was gonna drive him, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna stop at Target." And then he was like, "What for?" And I think I acted so weird, but I was like, "Just for something. Like, don't worry about it. Like, it's just don't worry about it." And then he just knew. I don't know how he knew, but he just knew. But I always said, this is what he said. Like, I've always said that you know, if I take one of those pregnancy tests and it's positive, I'm always gonna get a different one just to make sure. So I went to Target. I went to Super Target, got a pregnancy test. I got a 2-pack, but I only used one. I bought it. Literally went into their bathroom and peed on a stick. It was positive. I was like, oh. So I met him after his appointment, and we went to a coffee place like right across from his appointments, and you know, met up with him. I don't remember if that is where, I didn't tell him, he guessed, but I don't know if that's where it was, like that coffee place. Because, like, I think it was because we were like drinking coffee and he knew I was like acting weird, and I was like, like, and I'm not sure. I think that's where it was. But yeah, and he was like, I think I know. And I'm like, no, you don't know. Like, just don't guess. Like, no, you're fine. Like, you're probably wrong. Like, you know, doing all that. And he was like, you're pregnant. I was like, I was like, I don't know. Even though I just have 2 tests that are positive. Yeah. That wasn't, I don't know if that was my second test or not, because by that time, I think it was like that evening, or like I think it was the next evening. So between that evening and the next evening, when my mom found out, in all, I took 10 pregnancy tests and they were all positive. And like, there were like 4 different ones. So I was like sitting on the couch and my mom was right there, like sitting. And I am so bad. Like when I don't feel good, I vocalize it. Period. For whatever reason, like if I'm nauseous, I'm gonna tell you. If I feel sick, I'm gonna tell you. If I feel achy, I'm gonna tell you. Like I complain. So I I was just sitting on the couch and I was like, ugh, I don't feel good. I feel nauseous. Ugh, like, and my mom's like, and we always joke about this, but this time it was different. But she's like, oh, you're pregnant. And I was like, no. Like, my face said it all. Like, my face does not lie. She was like, Bryn. And I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. Like, she's like, are you? And I was like, well, you see, the doctor never confirmed it. That's what I said, because I was still in denial. 10 pregnancy tests. I think, like, in all, I took, like 12, I think. And I was like, well, all of them were positive, but the doctor never said that, so... So I reached out to my doctor, and I was like, hey, can I have a blood test? And he was like, well, did you have a positive pregnancy test? I was like, well, yeah. And he's like, those are 99% accurate. I'm like, can I still have a blood test? Like, it's really bad. I was like, oh. Like, I just didn't believe it. Like, I didn't, I thought I'd had, sorry. I thought I would have a hard time conceiving. So, you know, I've had exes where, yes, I've slept with them without, you know, protection or anything like that. And, you know, I've had sex. You know, like I'm 28, like I'm turning 28 soon. Like, you know, I've had sex. So, I never got pregnant. So between that, my weight at the time, before my weight loss, I lost 75 pounds. A doctor told me that I'm diagnosed with PCOS, which if you know anything about it, you can have a hard time conceiving. So she said like, oh, we would put you on birth control, and then we'd put you on metformin and take you off birth control when you're ready to become pregnant, blah, blah, like all of this. Like I already had this discussion with a doctor, so I thought I would have a hard time conceiving. So, and that made me really sad. I've always wanted to be mom. I've always wanted a baby. I've always wanted my parents to be grandparents, like all of it. I wanted a baby in my 20s because my parents had me at 35, and I never really got to know my grandparents. So I never really wanted my baby to not know my parents, and vice versa, my parents to not know the grandbaby. So this is a blessing. This is absolutely a blessing. So I'm really excited. I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited. But yeah. So that's how I told my mom. She had to keep quiet because what I wanted to do is like tell them a cute way, which I kind of did, except my dad thinks that my mom knew and found out as soon as he did, which is not true. But I gave them I gave them separate cards to read because my mom already knew, my dad didn't. And it was basically saying like, hey, thank you for letting me grow. It had like a cute sunflower like growing on the front of the card, and like a whole message that says like, hey, like thank you for helping me grow and planting a seed in me, and you know, nurturing me, and you know, all of that. And then both of them had just one present, and they opened like the box, and it said, now it's my turn to grow a seed, or something like that. It was really cute. Okay, and it was like a sunflower, and it was super cute. It had like 2 onesies on like inside of it, and it was super, super cute. So my mom already knew, so she was like, oh yay, and I was like like she was basically telling dad like, oh, she's pregnant. I'm like, and my dad's like, he was like kind of shocked. He's excited, but like the whole shock factor, like he really wanted me to be married first, and now I'm single, and you know, all of that. So it was really funny. And then how I told my brother, I tried doing it a cute way too. I gave him like a scratch off card, and then on the back of the card, it had like my ultrasound picture, and I told him not to flip it over, but he did. I was like, why'd you flip flip it over. So he saw my ultrasound picture before he even scratched off, and I think it said like you're an uncle or something like that. Or like we're expecting a baby or I don't know, something like that. But before he even scratched it off, he looked at the back. So he already knew, but he didn't really, me and him don't really have a good relationship, so he didn't really act any certain way. But yeah, so that's how I told my whole family. He just basically texted his family, so I wanted to do it a cute way, but he didn't. So anyways, but yeah, I'm super excited. 17 weeks. I will find out the gender in a few weeks, December 22nd, I believe. So I will be making another video about that. We're gonna do like a little gender reveal by like eating a cupcake. It's gonna be super cute. Yeah. So that's how I found out. That's how my family found out. So yeah. Alright, so I hope you like this video, you guys. If you want more of it, please let me know. Like, subscribe, comment down below. We are friends, we are family. I'm really excited to have you guys on this journey with me. You guys are like my little diary right now, so this is really exciting. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. I, like, what, 15 minutes ago, got a hamburger from Wendy's. Sponsoring Wendy's. Anyway. Yeah, and I'm not sponsoring Wendy's. It's probably cold now, so I'm gonna eat that. But yes, I hope everyone has a good rest of the month. It's almost December. Get your Christmas trees out, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.